All right, so this is a little bit of an install video and a tip video for anybody that's got an SK Forester. So I ordered this light bar on eBay. It was about $32. And originally my plan was it comes with these suction cup mounts to mount them up. And I was going to see if I could get them to fit the curvature of the window, which doesn't work. But they're supposed to come with nuts. There was no nuts packed in there, but that's actually okay. So there's these little mounting clips here and here, see? And so what I was going to do is I was looking at this to figure out maybe I could mount them into here or on the roof, or where could I mount them? And as I was looking at it, I figured out this is actually the perfect length in this groove right here. So this trim piece right here is exactly 33 inches. So I think if you've got a trim piece 33 inches, it would fit perfectly. And so what you end up having is about half an inch or so, 3/4 of an inch aligned on each side. Let me show you kind of how I did that too. So here's kind of the before. So all I did was basically pulled this trim piece up just a little bit and slid it on both sides. And then I basically pushed it back until it was all the way down. So this is the after. Get to focus. So now it's nice and flush. And it's pretty sturdy in there because this thing doesn't weigh very much. I think this is an aluminum frame on it. And I've had it open and closed like a couple dozen times now, just in testing everything between the other day and today. These don't hit anything from the inside, and I've got them powered by the 12 volt outlet that's in the back. The cool thing about that is, one, I didn't have to run any wiring. Two, this is set to the ignition, so if you do have them on, you don't have to worry about turning them on if the vehicle's off. So that's nice, and I'll show you guys some night footage here in just a second. But let me show you from the outside. So there they are. Show you from the inside here. So there's from the inside, and the wire normally is obviously off to the side a little bit more, but it doesn't really obscure vision. I mean, I may have lost like an inch maybe, but it's not very bad. I'll show you what the lights look like during the day too. Oh yeah, and here's the look out of the rear view mirror. So if you were worried about it blocking your view, really didn't block much at all. And this is what they look like during the daytime. I'll show you some night clips here in just a moment, as I was doing just a little bit of testing. There's a whole bunch of different patterns. You'll see some of them in the night clip, but let me get some distance so you can see what they look like from further away. All right, so this is probably about 20-25 feet away from where I'm at, and they're pretty bright. So I don't think you'd have any problems with people seeing you. Like I said, there's a bunch of different patterns. I'm not gonna test them all right now. You'll see some of those during the nighttime clip, but please feel free to ask me any questions you might have. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I hope this was helpful. Dude, look how bright these things are. They're super bright. It looks better now. I took out the old ones I had set up. Let's see how hot they are. They're pretty warm, but I could still put my hand on them. The only thing I'd be worried about a little bit is if it might melt this, but it's got a little bit of a gap, so it's actually got a big gap there, and then it's got a little bit of a gap there, so I think it'll be okay. I mean, it's hot, but like I put my hand on it. So let's see. So look how bright they are. Holy smokes. Check it out, check it out. Dude. Look at it. Holy smokes. It's always hard to see like on camera, but dang, dude, bright. Yeah, man, it's pretty bright. Cool. It's super high too. It's like as high as it could be, so it doesn't actually block the rear view very much at all. But yeah, it's pretty bright. I feel bad for my neighbors. I gotta turn it off soon. Awesome. Oh yeah, look, it's not touching on anything. There's those bolts. I still might remove them so they don't get hung up on anything, but check it out. I gotta take those old lights off. Dude, perfect. Perfect. I'll show you the different patterns. I think there's like 13 in all. Let's see. So there's that one, it's like a stack. Flash. And let's see. Now it just goes crazy left to right. My son told me I was gonna give somebody a seizure. That one's like a slower fade. Let's see here. That's just side to side. Similar side to side with a strobe. That one's just on. That one's center out. That was probably my favorite right there. Let me see what that one looks like closed. So I don't know if it's the same size trim piece on the Crosstrek or the Outback, but on the Forester SKs, it literally fits perfectly in there. Like, I didn't have to drill anything or anything at all. Like, it's snug too. Like, it's not going anywhere. I opened and shut this thing a bunch of times already. Yeah, I got to take these old ones out though. Oh man, that's perfect. Yeah, it's like solid.